Please, folks, watch this next story all the way through, please.
Yeah. All right, Anita, you're wondering why crime is getting so bad in America? Consider this. New data from the NYPD shows the same 10 repeat offenders racked up nearly 500 arrests since New York's bail reform laws went into effect back in 2020. Yes, that's right, 500 crimes. As today's New York Post cover puts it, 10 people, 945 days, 485 crimes, and most are still free. Now, New York City Mayor Eric Adams appears fed up with what's happening, calling the state's criminal justice system, quote, insane. Nate Foy live in New York City. Nate, we know how the mayor's reacting. How is the governor, Kathy Hochul, responding to all of this?
John, good afternoon. Governor Hochul is defending her administration today, but you just mentioned that staggering statistic about the 10 worst repeat offenders here in New York City. Here's another crazy stat. Of the over 8 million people that live in this city, just 716 people are responsible for 30% of all shootings since last year. And Mayor Adams says bail reform is a big reason why. Listen to this.
Our criminal justice system is insane. It is dangerous, it is harmful, and it's destroying the fabric of our city. Time and time again, our police officers making arrests, and then the person who is arrested for assault, felonious assaults, robberies, and gun possessions, they're finding themselves back on the street within days, if not hours, after arrest.
John, take a look at this. Here's the story of one of these repeat offenders that you talked about. According to the NYPD, one person has been arrested 101 times, including 88 arrests just since bail reform laws were implemented in 2020. Mayor Adams used this video last week, calling it the perfect example of the need to roll back bail reform. This teenager is seen on camera beating a New York City police officer, and this was 3 days after being released without bail for a robbery arrest. Here's Governor Kathy Hochul responding to critics who say New York is not safe.
Listen, folks, listen up.
Review the bail laws that were enacted in the budget that became in effect on May 9th. And every one of those changes gives them the tools they need to work toward our common objective of increasing public safety.
Woman's lying out of her mouth.
John, Republican gubernatorial candidate Representative Lee Zeldin says Hochul is not doing enough. He tweeted this, quote, if Kathy Hochul were at all serious about putting a stop to New York's crime crisis, she'd fire Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg for refusing to enforce the law, back the blue, and support repealing cashless bail to keep dangerous criminals behind bars. Today we know House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is in New York City talking with members of the NYPD about the hurdles they face in keeping New Yorkers safe. That starts at 2 o'clock. We'll send it back to you, John.
All right, one of the other stories we're following today is that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis took action and suspended the DA in Hillsborough County for being soft on crime. But it doesn't seem like Kathy Hochul's going to do anything like that anytime soon. Nate Foy for it.
So, folks, come November, you should not be voting for Kathy. Vote for Zeldin, because he's going to change all of this and put it back to where it needs to be. This is crime all over New York State, including Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Albany. Please, folks,